We gave it the power of a supercar. Then we gave it the precision of a Lexus. And in turn, wrote a new definition of what's possible for an automobile. This is the pursuit of the impossible. This is the pursuit of perfection.
Every year, people have to choose between a new car or a used car when buying a vehicle. Used cars have incentives such as price, the vehicle history, and reliability. I work at a used car dealership, so I get to see these incentives firsthand. Most new cars are more expensive than a used car. NADA.com says this is true. Credit.com says that the average vehicle loses $3,000 to $5,000 when it drives off the lot. A 2012 Chevy base model new is $37,000 to $38,000, and a used one is $33,000 with only 10,000 miles on it. Most people, when they buy used vehicles, you can buy in cash, and when you buy in cash, the dealership will give you a discount, and this causes no burden for a finance company. Also, on a used vehicle, the insurance is less. A lot of the times, it's the same vehicle, whether it's new or used, because if it's low miles, then it's still under the same warranty as a new vehicle. Even some used vehicles have lower than 10,000 miles on them. These vehicles are ones that people just didn't want, it wasn't what they were looking for, or sometimes they have raffles and people try to sell their raffle vehicles because they already have one. Some of the new cars are transferred into the used car dealership because they have too many miles from salesmen driving them as demos. A lot of the time, financing is the issue with a new car. A used car is a lot easier to finance. Not everyone has the best credit. Barry Ritholz from Ritholz.com says that 25% of Americans have below a 600 credit score. Credit.com says that a loan is very unlikely with a credit score under 600. DreamAutoLoan.com says that 98.9% of people get financed on a used car, even if their credit's low. A lot of times, people choose a new vehicle because they have maintenance issues. Every used vehicle goes through a PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection, which fixes the problems, changes filters, and guarantee that the vehicle is in excellent condition. A lot of franchise dealerships run their used vehicles through a 160 to 190 inspection to get the vehicle certified. Edmunds.com says that on a certified vehicle, they extend the warranty, so it helps with maintenance. A lot of used vehicles come with a Carfax. In a new vehicle, some of the vehicles are damaged on the lot by transport or even test drives, and a lot of the times the people just fix it being they have the parts and don't tell you that it's been wrecked. In a Carfax for a used vehicle, it'll tell you the vehicle's past, and Tom Shear from HowStuffWorks.com says that it uses the VIN, which is the vehicle identification number, to tell previous wrecks, previous damages, title issues, history of the owners, and warranty info. When they call it a new vehicle, it's not always new, because the vehicle has been driven multiple test drives, and sometimes the salesmen even take it home for a demo to not waste their gas and to take it on different errands. This is the vehicles that have never been driven or are brand new. AskCars.com says that a vehicle can have up to 10,000 miles on it and not have been titled to someone and still be classified as new. Reliability is the #1 reason people choose a new car. Believe it or not, a used car is sometimes more reliable than a new one. A lot of the new ones have certain recalls that have been called on them for certain issues that haven't been fixed. And this cannot just be limited to one. NBC News tells about how Toyota has the highest amount of recalls in the past 15 years. In the past 3 years, 2.5 million vehicles have been recalled because of catching fire. And in 2009 to 2010, 14 million vehicles were recalled because of safety issues. Usually in a used vehicle, all the recalls have been worked out and all the bugs are fixed. And like I said, the used vehicles go through an inspection to check out these recalls. And a lot of the time, new vehicles have to have a break-in period to where they have to be driven for a certain amount of time to break them in. A used vehicle has already been through this break-in period and you don't have to worry about any bugs. A lot of the time, a used car dealership will give you more for your trade when you're trading in a vehicle. The reason why a used car dealership will give you more for your trade is because they will just run your trade through their service department and put it on their lot for resale. A lot of times, a new car dealership won't give you as much money because the new car dealership just wants to sell it to a used car dealership and they want to make a bigger profit. 54 to 55% of people trade in their vehicle within 5 years. So next time you're buying a vehicle, just remember that new is not always better than used, and used has more incentive. Now we're going to move to the question and answer part of the speech. Does anyone have any questions?
Is bodywork repaired in a used service department?
Yes, most of the time a service department will repair the bodywork because it brings up the retail, but it will show on the Carfax when you're buying it, so they will give you a discount on some of the bodywork. Any other questions?
What about the lemon law for new vehicles?
Well, in a new vehicle, the lemon law is when it's repaired 3 or 4 times, then they'll give you a refund because of the recalls and everything. But in a used car dealership, most of the recalls are worked out and everything, like I said in the speech. But it shows on the Carfax if the vehicle's a lemon, so you really don't have the chance if you look at the Carfax.
What kind of warranty does a used car come with?
Used cars come with different warranties. Usually it depends on the mileage. And some vehicles with higher miles will have a higher warranty time period so that it can fix any of the problems that are going to be existing in the future. Any other questions?